Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. We're now going to be having issue 5 of Build Your Own Disney's Doll's House by Hachette Partworks. Okay, so Build Your Own Disney's Doll's House. We are on issue 5. We are beginning the walls of Mickey's house. So let me show you the parts we get and what we're doing. So these are the parts we get here. As you can see, we do get some nice accessories in there. So we get some cupcakes. So we get the Mickey and Minnie cupcakes. We get the little boat, and we also get the little train as well. So as well as the walls and everything to do. So we're going to be doing that in a minute. Let me show you exactly what we're doing with everything. So as we flick through the page, the instructions are always at the front with this one. So this is what we're going to be assembling first. This is the finished wall here. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be attaching all these together. So we're going to start off with like the rail. We're basically going to take in this. We're going to make sure we get Mickey's head just like that. We're going to be locating that at the side just there, bringing it along. So we need to trim across just before Mickey's head, just like that. And then yeah, you peel off the back, stick it down, and then you can trim and tidy up all the edges just like so. Then we're going to be taking the actual wall part. As you can see, this has got a notch down this side and a little mark down there as well. So we want to be putting this on that way. We're sticking the sticker down over the top. It's like the wallpaper. And then we're basically just going to be lining that up, putting it down. Once we've got it down, we're going to be trimming it from the underside with a Stanley blade. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you're going to be leave a little bit of overhang if you can, just so it when we put the window in, it does grab it. You'd rather have the overhang on the outside than cut it too short. Then we can put some glue on, and we can tape on the rail at the top, and we can store them safe for next time after that, because that is that complete. Okay, so as you can see, there's not too much to do in this one. So this one should be a nice, sweet, quick and easy video, this one. So without further ado, let's get the parts open and start building. So the first thing we always do is we always take a look at the accessories. So the first accessories we'll take a look at these. This is the Mickey and Minnie cupcakes. This is the Minnie Mouse one. He's got the little bow and the chocolate buttons as ears. And the Mickey Mouse one is the white frosting with the chocolate buttons for ears. They're really, really nice. Nice little detail to have them. So they're the little cupcakes. And we've got the little boat. This looks really, really cool. And finally we've got the train. So this is the train from I believe this does go Mickey's room as well. So yeah, look at that. Really, really nice. Looks like an old-fashioned train toy. This is really, really cool. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to need this part here. So we're going to have this way round. This is the right way up. So make sure when it's angled like that, that you don't put Mickey's Mouse's head upside down, because Mickey Mouse's head wants to be facing up like that. So what he wants us to do is make sure that we don't cut off Mickey Mouse's head on either side. So you want to have Mickey Mouse's head on either side. So right about there is probably about perfect, because we're not going to cut him off there. We're not going to cut him off there. Whereas we move that across, you can take it right to the edge on this side if you want. We're not going to cut off Mickey Mouse's head that side, so that's all right. Okay, so then we can strip that back just a little bit, just there, just to help get this lined up and started. So we get this lined up on here first. So we want to make sure we do put this on the right way. So I'm just going to turn it around to face me. Right about there for me, it's perfect. Now I can peel this off, making sure that that does go down in the right gap, just like so. So you press that in firmly, and then you can trim the excess off of the sides from both sides. Just use some scissors, trim them off. I'm going to interlock mine. I've left mine a little thing, so when we connect these up to the next part, it's going to clamp that in for us as well, which is really, really good. So there we are. That's what you want to have so far, making sure you didn't cut any of the Mickey Mouse's heads through his head on either side. Okay, so next we are going to need the actual wooden... Okay, so next we're going to need the wooden wall panel. So this is going to basically be a window. And as you can see, we've got a mark there. We want the mark facing up the way and not down the way. So we can take this part, this sheet, and we're going to line it up with the bottom corner just here, just like that, and make sure it fits, and that's where we're going to be going with it. So we can peel that up and stick that from one side. So I'm going to start peeling the back of this. So I'll fold that over roughly around about a centimetre, something like that. We're going to reline up this bottom corner just here, making sure we're not going to be thingy, so then we can take that like that, make sure that's going to sit perfect like that, and we can slowly peel this down. So I'm going to follow this all the way down as I'm sticking it, just like so. So now that is stuck down onto there, which is perfect. We can turn this over and we can trim off the excess first, and then we can cut the inside just in here. So for this part you will need a sharp standing blade, so get yourself a sharp standing blade. Make sure you do use a sharp one, because it makes it so much easier if you have a sharp standing blade and not a blunt one. As you can see, that is perfect. Right, let's take the next part out. So we go right to the corner, scroll down there, and this side as well. Then we can turn that round and do this end and the other end. Last one now. We can slowly, making sure we miss just a tiny bit just down in this corner. And this corner here. There we are. We can take this. You're not going to need this again, but you can put it back on the paper if you want to keep it as a spare or anything like that. We turn that over. Don't worry if you have a little section just like that, because we're going to be putting a window in there as well. But that. So now we're going to be adding that part down onto there. So it's going to clip into there, just like so. So it's going to be lining up with this edge here at the back, just like that. So we need to make sure we get that nice and flush just there. So we're going to apply some wood glue underneath that to start off with, and we can basically cover all of the back of this. So I'm getting a good helping on. Drop it all over my mat. I'll clean that up in a sec. So you want to get yourself a good helping just down the centre, just here, just like that. And then we can slowly and surely, I've got a bit of excess, doesn't matter. Yes, that is where we want it, just like that. And we can turn this over, making sure we have the Mickey Mouse heads the right way. We can sort of slide this in now. Now the side we want to be aiming to put this flush to is the side opposite the groove. So let's get that in. Just there. Nice and tight. Again, if you do have any excess glue run out, use one of these, a little Q-tip, and just clean that up. If you have any excess come out. And there we are. That is that all complete. So it does say to use a bit of masking tape just to tape that on. So I'm going to use a bit of masking tape. I'm going to use this one here, which is really thin stuff. So I'm just going to get an end of that. Get two big sections. The reason it asks you to do masking tape is because it won't rip the paper when you go to put it on. So let's push that onto there. Put it nice and tight. One more down the opposite side. Around about here. Pull that down. Well, basically we're not pulling it down here. So we've got it nice and flush there. We want to make sure that there's no gap at the top here and it's nice and flush there. Just like that, which is perfect. So yeah, that is issue 5. All complete. So there you are, guys, that is issue 5, a build your own Disney's Doll's House. is all complete. I do recommend using a very, very sharp or brand new Stanley blade for that. That will make your life so much easier. If you have a brand new Stanley blade, it will cut it first time rather than ripping it and tearing it. So that's what you want, really. So if you haven't picked this up for yourself yet, head on over to hachette.partworks.com. You can pick this up from issue 1. You can subscribe for this yourself. And yeah, I hope you liked this video, guys. Join me again next time when we're doing issue 6. If you did like this video, please remember to leave a like down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss a video. And I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.